Chodesh Tov. We're on the Har HaBayt. In ancient days, during the reign of King Darius, and Zerubbabel was governor, and Yehoshua was Kohen Gadol, things weren't going so well. God had been withholding the grain, the wine, the oil, and the bracha, and they had started years earlier to build the temple under Cyrus, but then it was put to a stop. The Persians stopped it. And they thought that years had passed and that it just simply wasn't time to build the temple. Things weren't going well, so they concluded that. But then the word of Hashem came to Haggai, the prophet. And Hashem says, the people are saying the time has not come. Hashem was quoting the people that they were saying that the time hadn't come to build the Beis Hamikdash. Then Hashem spoke again. He said, it is time for the temple of Hashem to be rebuilt. Go up to the mountain and bring wood and build the temple. I will be pleased with it and I will be honored, says Hashem. The people thought they didn't even have the resources to build it. But Hashem, if you build it, I'll be pleased with it. Because it's a mitzvah to build the temple, and Hashem honors the effort put into it. And the people started to work. And the word came to Zechariah, the prophet. And he said, I have returned to Jerusalem in mercy. My temple will be built in it, says Hashem. My cities will once again spread out with prosperity. Hashem will have mercy on Zion, and once again, he will choose Jerusalem. The wonderful thing is this, that there was a direct relationship between the building of the Beis Hamikdash and the enhanced prosperity of the people and the amount of mercy that God would pour out on the nation. And it's something for us to consider, because in these days, the people thought, the temple can't be built. We don't have any money. We don't have the resources. It's in ruins right now. We built part of it, but it was stopped. Maybe Hashem didn't want it. And they just couldn't imagine that it was actually time. So we can't necessarily always presuppose that, it's not time to build the temple. We probably shouldn't really be saying that. We never know when is the right time. But when we have the time, when we can do it, then that's the time. And we have to sometimes take initiatives in which Hashem asked them in those days to take the initiative to just start building the temple. Don't worry what the nations are going to say. Don't worry what the king of Persia is going to say. They just went, did it, and God said, I'll be pleased with it. And it may not look like the Temple of Solomon, but he did say through another prophet that the glory of this latter temple would be greater than the first. And it actually stood longer than the Temple of Solomon. The light of Hashem was with his people. He loved them because they did something very wonderful. And Hashem is with his people. What can we say? And today, every step you see here, and although there's a restraining power to keep us from actually building temple, every step that someone makes on this Har HaBayt, this Temple Mount, is one step toward the building of the temple. In fact, you might even consider every step sort of like a tiny stone in the building of the temple, because it's all pointing toward that day when the light of Hashem and his glory will fill the temple, and his presence will be in our midst, like it was in the days of Solomon, but in this time it will be greater. For God says this time he will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel forever.